the daily attendance is not mandatory. Anytime I can sign, I may come at 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock, or I may not appear by 5 o'clock, I may come sign and go. Because we all are human beings and we will see how we can escape. So this top level management should consider this particular policies, how we can inculcate that particular theory into practice, how we can correlate and make the students learn so that they will come up with potentials to be good leaders in nursing profession. So the next is the faculty development challenges. And see whether people will just get up and go because they are feeling hungry. That is why just look at the watch. Feeling hungry? You want another break? No, it's okay. You can bear me for another 30 minutes. Okay, now the next is the faculty development challenges. So we were discussing how we can align or integrate the theory and practice, where the teachers or the nursing faculties have a 100% role to mold the students, because they are entering to this profession after their 10+2. Yes, lay people they are entering. So how you train them is what they learn, what they take in their profession further. So we need to develop the faculties. Develop the faculties, what is that? They all are qualified, but all these challenges nowadays, how we can teach them? Because in our time we had a few classes that we go to the clinicals, we learn, our seniors were there, they used to guide us, not much complicated that time, because there were not many nursing schools or colleges, so very few people were coming into nursing, but now people are entering in this profession because it also gives you a handsome pay, a handsome salary and a handsome job. So people are entering and it is good also, so that many are entering in this particular profession. So now how we can develop our faculties, how we can develop, that is how we can retain. That is again, of course, the human resources, somebody may be taking that lecture there, they will discuss it more. But we need to retain our faculties as much as possible, so that we can have a very good impact on the education and practice. But again, how we can retain them? How we can train? The faculty also need to be trained in the certain areas, especially now everything is online, virtual classrooms, simulation, that is also it is related to that particular simulation is done through the internet connections, classrooms, and even the teaching modalities what we use, it is online, maybe there are many things it is available to you which you can utilize. So even in our era there was no internet. We never trained in that particular thing, but we learn. That is what I told now. Nurses, they learn. Whatever is the demand of the hour, they will learn. So even the teachers who are in the college, they don't know to use that internet facilities or the social medias, but they all learn. They are learning. So we have to develop their potentials. Now to learn this, develop the faculties, what we can do? We say we can send them for service education, we can send them for workshops, they can have some online classes, online courses. Again, they need to come to the workload of the faculties, the teachers. It's not possible for them to attend many workshops or many classes. Even when it is registered for a workshop, people are organizing. How many will turn out? Even I also came in this because Sister Maggie told me specially. Otherwise, I suppose it will go there. I am happy there because we nurses have that comfort zone. I am okay. That is with the faculty also. In the faculty development programs, also if they want to learn something. Suppose somebody asks me now, why don't you do some other courses or some higher studies? I say, I'm okay. I don't want to do anything they can have discussions, peer group discussions, so that they don't feel, if I ask Sister Maggie what is this, she also don't feel inferior or I also will not feel. So discussions, peer group learning, online learnings, virtual attendance of the some courses or something what you learn, want to learn. So all these things are possible. And any institution who is going to put something new technology in their institute, they also train their faculties how to handle all those things. Maximum and advanced dummies which is coming to the lab, by learning we damage that. Because we don't know how to practice on that and we damage that. Then only we learn, so it is damaged. So that also we have to see. The challenges, it is again few points more. I think it is less understanding of the role and its contribution to the development of next generation nurses. That is what I told now. The faculties, once they are trained, or the teachers, even the staff nurses on the higher post, once they learn something, they don't want to undergo any other teaching learning process. They are comfortably absorbed somewhere. They don't want to move from there. So it is a challenge how we can teach them the new technologies, the new modalities of teaching, learning, and what are the importance of this competency-based education. They must understand. And each one of us, not only the teachers or the faculty, the students also must understand we have a particular role in our profession. If we will not support, no one is going to support us. Of course, we have certain organizations like TNA and State Council, everything we have. But how many are actively participating in that? So many are like that. We are in that organization, but we don't want to come in front of that particular group. Then workload, of course, I already told the faculty, it is very difficult for them. Maybe one faculty, they will be taking care of many subjects. So it is not an easy task. Any teacher who is coming in the class to take a class or to guide during the clinicals, they also have to prepare and come. If somebody asks me 8 hours or maybe 7 hours classes to take, maybe if I have that much of experience, I may be able to do it for a few days. But by the time whatever I got, I will finish, then I have to prepare. So they need time. So the teachers to be allotted as much possible so that they can have some feasible time, they can learn something else also. Then lack of diversity among the nurse faculty workforce. It is the nursing faculty workforce, it is. Lack of diversity. What is that? It is again, इसमें train हो गई, now I don't want to learn anything else. Maybe a nurse who is registered, she can go for many other courses which is available. She can go for oncology, she can go for neurology, whatever the specialties, you can get specialized certificates. But I think I am okay here, I am a trained nurse, I have a good job. Now why should I go for updating myself? That also is a challenge. So people can have policies like if you have not attended any conferences, not participated in seminar, not gone for any certification courses, you will not be given whatever. Maybe institution-wise they can have some promotional policies, or in the higher level, that is the policy makers or the leaders can have something, your registration renewal is not possible. Something if there is, people will definitely take part. It is in Maharashtra, I think they have that. In West Bengal also, people have to attend few conferences, they have to organize few conferences or workshops so that they can have their grade points. So they do it. हमारे पास asset कुछ नहीं है, I am okay, so we don't do anything. Of course, shortage of qualified and experienced staff, that is again I told you. So it is not possible for everyone to release a person For a conference, only one person is going from one institute is not well. So some related conferences like theory and practical or something like that. So there should be many people attending so that that institution can benefit. Now it is the curriculum changes that is the curriculum changes. In curriculum changes there are many things is inculcated newly. That is the competency based education, the grading. So all these things also the faculty has to learn first, because it is new to all of us, for the students as well as the teachers. So whatever it is given, we also have to finish it in time, because 6 months, that 6 months we are supposed to complete all those things. Then resources it is for the learning. The resources are not provided to the teachers or the staff. So institution-wise, there should be some provision of resources. The staff can attend some workshops, conferences for teaching, distance learning, anything. Now the lack of infrastructure equipments, we already discussed that. The clinical quality standards. Clinical quality or standards. It is, of course, we have quality nursing, standard of care. Everything is there in paper, but when we go to the ground, practicing or maintaining that particular thing is impossible. Many places, not 100% impossible. Of course, they are following, but there is something we are lacking. Like we say 1:10 patient student-teacher ratio. So maximum time, though we have teachers also there, all are occupied somewhere else. With 10 students, one teacher, it is not possible most of the time. So maybe 20 students and one teacher is there. So that quality is important, and some policies related to that also is needed. Now it is lack of interest we already discussed, lack of resources already covered. Now how we can overcome this development of faculty, the challenges. Of course, the first thing is there should be some policies related to upgrading the teachers. That is the day-by-day challenges, the changes. Because of course the curriculum has changed. The syllabus was changed. There was online classes, online resources we could, but still people were not confident enough to handle that competency-based education or that grading system because of many things. It is not so easy. Again, the teachers has to give their time, so much of time to understand that the process and to make it, bring it into the platform. So that is again, then invest in innovative technologies. Technologies are coming because any equipments, any process which is coming new to the institution, there should be some classes, some teaching, something is organized for the faculty so that they can handle it properly. Then nursing faculty may also consider working with the program to use creative strategy to meet the needs of the students and faculty. This sentence I read properly because maximum time the planning is done by the higher level management. It may be the principal, the vice principal, maybe few professors, someone is there. But if we involve the teachers, the faculties who are teaching the students in the planning of the curriculum, the syllabus, the classes, all these things, so they also will be aware of what is the requirement, how we can proceed, how we can do it. So they will be learning that particular process. So that is something which we may implement in the teaching learning process. Then seeking support from experts, peers, attending workshops, it is already been discussed. Then this is very good. Applying past nursing knowledge. This we can apply anywhere. Maybe in education, maybe in practice. Because you have encountered so many experiences, exposure, that is even for the students. First day you enter in the hospital or the classroom, you may not have any experience of that particular thing. But as you complete your first year, second year, third year, fourth year, by the time you complete course, you have so many experiences to handle any situation, to take how to learn. We don't know maybe a PowerPoint presentation we never used, but we learned. We were that particular generation, we never used that, but we learned. Nowadays everybody is using PPT, so we must learn. We sat, we prepared, we used, now we are expert. We can utilize that particular technology. So that we have to utilize. Then need of interdisciplinarity is already on evidence-based practices. Evidence-based practices should be followed in education and practice. So for that again, we need more and more nursing researchers. Maximum researchers in nursing is to assess the knowledge, to see the prevalence. So what evidence we will bring? Can we bring any evidences by assessing only the knowledge or the practices? Can we bring any evidences? We cannot. So the nursing leaders again should have some policies, and we need that particular coverage. Everywhere you cannot go and do a procedure, to do a research. It is ethical considerations, of course, we have to see. And many places we will not get a permission, being nurses, to go and conduct a research. Okay. So 10 more minutes you can bear me. Yes or no? Yes. So this is your favorite topic, technological challenges. Of course, I am not saying mobile is something, but you must know where to use it, how to use it. You can Google, even if you Google and say, so it will be, maybe it is showing something, then it will be showing brain tumor, then the treatment they will be showing chemotherapy, radiation and surgery. Have you take or give, we can see, okay, I don't know whether it is 100 or 120 mg. So you can see that because something you know, search that. Other than that, if you only use Google knowledge, I don't think it is okay. So here, when we are coming to the technological challenges, let us discuss what is there. You all know that during that COVID time, there were so many, the first day you entered to the online conferences, online classes, even the online consultation, that is the telemedicine, telenursing, teleconsultation. Even the nurses were connected to the tele practices like how to take the medicine, how to take the patient, home care. So all those things they were using with the use of the internet. And the technology it has given so much to the nursing profession also. Previously we were using that documents of Hathsaliter, and now you can feed in the computer. Even in the other countries, not in India, India also I think some places they have started, I don't know how much it is succeeded, but they have, if you update the complaints of the patient, you will get a nursing process printed. After what you are supposed to do, it will be there, so you can follow that instruction. So technology brought whatever the care which we were providing or the nursing practices efficient enough, so that you can use the technology, you can see the records, you can send the records, and we can use it further. Because if you are saving the patient's information or whatever the information you are saving, next time for a research, for a class, anywhere, we can use that particular technology. Now, of course, the genetic engineering, that is of the technology. Genetic engineering in the sense now, you don't have to go to a hospital to do a lab test. Mobile applications are there, you can just apply whatever you want to do. You can do it, you don't need a doctor's consultation. You feel I am anemic, I can get a test done somewhere else. So all these technological changes has advanced the nursing practices. So we must be updated with this particular technology. Because again, the teachers and the students, there is again a problem going on, like you cannot use the mobiles. Mobiles, I don't know, but the technology we can use. We have to use, you have to be updated with the technologies, because now even the monitoring, maximum of the monitoring is by the machineries. We are dependent on the machine. But again, we must know whether whatever the machines are providing, whether it is right or wrong. Sometimes the machine may be displaced and you are taking a report, it may be wrong. So we must know how to get that particular report or process done also. Now, again it is the robotic surgeries. In our hospital also they started with the robotic surgeries. Robotic nurse, now it is coming. And many profession or many areas, now it is in the plan. It is not in India, but it is coming. Like we can replace the clerical work with the robots, or this what we say is the carriers. All those things it is coming. But whatever the robots come, I don't think the nursing is going to replace with the robots. Is it possible? Because that human touch, that presence of the human, the therapeutic communication, all those things we can only provide, not the machines. And that, but for that particular machine also to run properly, we need the nurses. So we need more proficient and enabled nurses. Proficient means technologically enabled nurses we need. Artificial organs, everybody knows that. Artificial organs nowadays it is this thing. We can utilize the patient, we can have that artificial organs for the surgeries and all, they are using it. And this is many hospitals they are using it, infrared vein detector. Now previously to visualize a vein, but now it is very easy. We have that particular vein detector, you place that and it will show you where the vein it is. So the patient, it is the minimum pain, painless cannulation. So everything is available, and if we will not nursing practices, and how we can develop our faculties, how we can be the workforce of that healthcare system or the healthcare settings, and why it is the need of the hour we have to be technologically competent. That is what the challenges which we are facing now, and we have to come out with certain solutions. We ourselves have to update, and we must take the initiative to learn and to become leaders. This is what I want to share. So thank you for listening.
Now, I would request Honorable Sister Maggie, Principal, PCM College of Nursing, to kindly come on the stage and present the memento and certificate to our respected resource person. Thank you, Ma'am Rosalie and Sister Maggie. Hey Simran, are you noticing something on the faces of organizers and participants? Yes, Hina, they might be feeling hungry. So now, let's take a break and offer our lovely people the super delicious lunch. All of you kindly requested to have a break of 1 hour.
Again, the teachers have to give their time.
It's a request for our participants to kindly
Understand the process.
the company is
Bringing it to the platform. That is again, the investing in innovative technologies are
in the line.
many. also consider working in the program to use various strategy to meet the needs of the students and faculty. The sentence I write properly first. My maximum time to the Kani program. Then nursing faculty may also consider working in the program to use various strategy to meet the needs of the students and faculty. This sentence I write properly first. My maximum time to the Kani program. Then nursing faculty may also consider working in the program to use various strategy to meet the needs of the students and faculty. Involve the teachers and facilities who are teaching the students. My maximum time in the Kani program. The syllabus, the classes, statistics, nursing faculty may also consider working in the program to use various strategy to meet the needs of the students. This sentence I write properly first. My maximum time to the Kani program. Then nursing faculty may also consider working in the program to use various strategy to meet the needs of the students and faculty. This sentence I write properly first. My maximum time to the Kani program. Then nursing faculty may also consider working in the program to use various strategy to meet the needs of the students and faculty. This sentence I write properly first. My maximum time to the Kani program. Then nursing faculty may also consider working in the program to use various strategy to meet the needs of the students and faculty. This sentence I write properly first. My maximum time to the Kani program. Then nursing faculty may also consider working in the program to use various strategy to meet the needs of the students and faculty. This sentence I write properly first. My maximum time to the Kani program. Then nursing faculty may also consider working in the program to use various strategy to meet the needs of the students and faculty. This sentence I write properly first. My maximum time to the Kani program. Then nursing faculty may also consider working in the program to use various strategy to meet the needs of the students and faculty. This sentence I write properly first. My maximum time to the Kani program. Then nursing faculty may also consider working in the nursing faculty may also consider working in the program to use various strategy to meet the needs of the students and faculty. This sentence I read properly because my maximum time the company is strong. Then nursing faculty may also consider working in the program to use various strategy to meet the needs of the students and faculty. This sentence I read properly because my maximum time the company is strong. Then nursing faculty may also consider working in the program to use various strategy to meet the needs of the students and faculty. This sentence I read properly because my maximum time the company is strong. Then nursing faculty may also consider working in the program to use various strategy to meet the needs of the students and faculty. This sentence I read properly because my maximum time the company is strong. Then nursing faculty may also consider working in a program to use various strategy to meet the needs of the students and faculty. This sentence I read properly because my maximum time the company is strong. Then nursing faculty